Perhaps you've heard the phrase, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, but you might not have paid attention to the real differences between rich and poor people. If you desire wealth, then you're in the right place, because today we'll discuss the main differences between these groups. First, we need to define what it means to be rich or poor. These terms may have different meanings for everyone, but in this video, we'll stick to the definition that a rich person is financially independent, whereas a poor person has limited resources to meet their basic needs. This is indeed a huge difference. There's a massive gap between having just enough for basic needs and being financially independent. But what determines these differences between rich and poor people? Here are 8 key differences. But before we delve into them, it's important to note that not everyone wants to be rich. And that's okay. If you're content with what you have and enjoy your lifestyle, there's no need to strive to become rich. But if you aspire to achieve financial independence, you can be inspired by these differences and start working on yourself. The first difference, mindset. Mindset is a specific mental framework that influences how we see the world around us, perceive complex situations, and approach their solutions. It's a crucial factor that determines the life we choose and the way we live it. The differences in mindset between rich and poor people are significant. Rich people have a solid mindset, focused on achieving their goals, and aren't deterred by obstacles. They're capable of learning quickly and learning from mistakes. On the contrary, poor people often lack clearly defined goals and dreams. If they've attempted to fulfill their dreams and encountered obstacles, they might give up. If you want to become wealthy, you need a strong and positive mindset that allows you to engage in entrepreneurship, overcome obstacles, and achieve your goals. If you want to improve your mindset and financial literacy, follow my channel. Financial literacy is, indeed, another important difference between rich and poor people, which we'll discuss now. The second difference, financial literacy. Financial literacy is crucial for achieving financial independence in life. Rich people have a high financial IQ and can work with money to multiply it. On the other hand, poor people often have a low financial IQ and don't know how to invest or make money. They might consider investing and making a lot of money as a scam or something meant only for the wealthy, and they have no idea about compound interest or business. Without basic financial literacy skills, you might face financial problems, spend all your earned money, and live paycheck to paycheck. The third difference, work. When someone says the work of a wealthy person, you probably won't imagine a cashier at a supermarket. I don't mean that such work is wrong for someone else, but usually, when we think of the work of a wealthy person, we imagine an entrepreneur or investor. If you work for someone else, you'll always have a limit on income because the company owner won't allow you to earn more than them. That's just a fact. The owner has much more potential to earn more money than an employee. Everyone has different opportunities to earn more, so find your way to make a lot of money. The fourth difference, flexibility and experimentation. Many of us have faced moments when we could try something new but eventually got scared. On the other hand, wealthy people often try many different paths and approaches to achieve their goals. If they weren't willing to experiment with new methods and approaches, they wouldn't achieve their dreams. This is closely related to their ability to be flexible in different situations. Without this characteristic, they might likely fail. On the other hand, poor people often hesitate to leave their comfort zone, which is a big mistake. If they stick only to what they know and don't change anything, they can't achieve their goals and won't gain new experiences. It's important for both you and me to stay in the comfort zone, but it's crucial not to stay there longer than is healthy. The fifth difference, investment. Rich people buy assets, while poor people invest in liabilities. How to distinguish an asset from a liability? Assets put money in your pocket, while liabilities take money out of your pocket. The rich invest in assets to create passive income and multiply their money. For them, the money cycle involves the flow from assets and back to assets, or even to liabilities. Conversely, poor people primarily invest in liabilities, and their money doesn't have a chance to grow. Even if someone with low financial literacy increased their income, they'd likely spend all the money on liabilities, leaving nothing at the end of the month. The sixth difference, abilities and skills. Rich people excel in abilities and skills that help them build their wealth. These abilities can be innate, like creativity, which a person can't acquire, or they can be learned skills, like the ability to organize many people, invest, or handle stressful situations. These traits can be a significant advantage in wealth building. On the other hand, poor people don't excel in anything and are average in everything, or they become average only in some areas, which can be a barrier to success. The seventh difference: doing what we enjoy. While it's true that we should engage in what we enjoy, we must realize that there are two types of activities we pursue. The first type involves activities that bring us joy, but often lead us to waste our time, such as watching movies or browsing social media. These activities should be limited or replaced with something that propels us toward a better future, or find some compromise. The second type involves activities that we enjoy and can bring us income, such as professional sports. These activities are much better because they allow us to earn money and can be pursued wholeheartedly. Therefore, we should engage in activities that come naturally to us, bring us joy, and generate income from these types of activities. The eighth difference: time horizon. People who can think in the long term have a better chance of success than those who don't. For instance, if you set a goal to build a home construction business and give yourself a time horizon of 30 years, you have a better chance of success, provided you work hard and fulfill other key factors. But if you set this goal for just a year, you'll probably fail. Of course, you don't have to dedicate your whole life to one thing, but when you decide on something, give it a longer time horizon, increasing your chances of success. If you understand the differences, you can choose which side you'll be on, whether you'll join the poor or the wealthy. I've been on both sides, and I must say, it's always better to be wealthy than poor.